I'm gonna show you all able to hear me. I'm gonna show you all able to hear me. Anyway, yo, what's good, chat? How y'all feeling today? I'm feeling blessed. Back with more of me playing Fly to Band of Thieves. Anyway, chat, without further ado, let's get straight to this shit once and for all. Anyway, let's fucking get straight to this shit. You already know I'm within my dad's place. I got some certain shit to mention. Cool. Okay. Jailbreak 32%. Let's see if I overall love it. Okay. I got some certain shit to mention, and yeah, like I mentioned, most of my dad's plays. One, I'm not gonna necessarily watch all of Friday Night SmackDown, Monday Night Raw, possibly later today, before Monday Night Raw or after Monday Night Raw. Let us know. As well, unfortunately, chat. Well, before I mentioned the unfortunate shit, fortunately, so there's been apparently a duck. And my bad for not streaming. I was over helping my girl with her games, with my mom's plays, and I'm going to my dad's plays. I haven't streamed for like a day, as you can overall know. Today is Monday, so like 2 days pretty much. But hey, it's all good. I have exactly 579 subs. So if I were sleeping over, chat, because I'm thinking of potentially, because I'm figuring of like potentially sleeping over, let me know. Was in my grandparents' place, just simply because my grandpa wants me to consider sleeping over with his place. So if I sleep over from Tuesday to Thursday, imagine I wasn't necessarily streaming for like exactly 3 days. I hope you all remain as my subs because hey, I have plenty of subs when I was on vacation before, let us know. Or yeah, when I was on vacation. Remember I was on remember I went to the bachelor party and the church was in Ohio. So yeah, I have plenty of subs, so it wouldn't necessarily be a huge deal. Unfortunately, I'm not able to add shit what's in the community because, I gotta update my apps and shit, and unfortunately I'm not able to. And my homie Joker's like, oh, just call the bank. And I'm like, why the fuck I call the bank? I possibly don't necessarily want that bank account. I possibly want another one forever. Well, not forever. Until I'm like a millionaire or billionaire. Well, possibly a millionaire for now, Let us know. I'm definitely gonna consider myself of having a private bank and then potentially building my own once I'm a billionaire or trillionaire, let us know. But unfortunately, chat, so I mentioned that there has been a duck. What's in my dad's place? All of a sudden, it just occurred. Like this was the day before my doctor's appointment, and then after the day after my doctor's appointment, all of a sudden it occurred there, and simply because it's Monday, I'm currently with my dad's place. It's my dad's week. I'm looking for WrestleMania on Saturday. I'm gonna stream day 2. I'm hoping I'm able to, which obviously I'm gonna, let us know. But unfortunately, chat, um, but not for real though. Unfortunately, chat, I witnessed some raccoon. I was using the bathroom. This was way before I started going live. Unfortunately, a raccoon occurred. I heard a sound. I was like, "What the fuck was that?" Like I was hitting the window or something. I was quite curious if that was like the duck waking up, and it was waking up like crazy. Like, oh my gosh, I need to take the eggs somewhere. Well, obviously it can't carry the eggs. It have to like remain there. But Unfortunately, the female duck has unfortunately died. I'm pretty sure because the raccoon was there. It had to eat it because I did research on which animals eat ducks, and apparently one of the specific species was a raccoon. I'm like, was that a cat or raccoon? And it never mentioned a cat, like a wild cat, pretty much. Well, if you domesticate a cat, they're still wild, but they're not like associated with the wild instincts. They're neutral, like quite a bit of that and quite a bit of the human owner, or just over, So pretty much over, majority of humanity, let us, like as their human owner, like how Piper and I dog owner is Jessie, which we love her. She's a dog, and obviously her ancestors are the wolves, obviously. So I want to like say R.I.P. to that duck. It was a female duck too, and like she's the mother. I mean, I didn't witness the husband. I feel like ducks or certain species, they're not married. They're not committed to remain together. People are like, why do humans or let us overall, let us So pretty much overall, majority of humanity, like why are they committed when it comes to like a romantic relationship or in terms of finding a mate and being able to remain with that mate in terms of mating with that mate and like having children but remaining with their children, especially with their spouse or mate, Let us But for a duck, it's quite different. Or certain species, they would have their own way, Let us So that female duck, yeah, rest in peace to her. Um, it's sad to just witness the death of a duck. So I saw a raccoon. I for real witnessed a raccoon. And yes, they are definitely nocturnal. So it's sad that I had to witness that. I'm hoping the duck is alive and who knows if its carcass is remaining there and it's sad, Hoping it didn't eat the ducklings from the eggs. The ducklings are gonna suffer though. They are definitely gonna suffer, It's just sad to just witness like it won't have a father, it won't have a mother, and it's like sad, like that I had to that I had to witness that. I was gonna go like see like what the fuck happened. I mean, I was using the bathroom. If I didn't use the bathroom and I'm like, let me witness that shit, I would definitely. And yeah, it was sad, I had to witness that, So I'm hoping I can go outdoors with my like Crocs on and see, well, what if that raccoon occurred and attacked me, And they attack. They can't eat you. You're like a full tall being, But yeah, that duck is, possibly dead. Um, and I didn't even witness it in person. I just witnessed it yesterday, and like I said, it's sad. People are gonna be like, why do people not cry? But when they interact with them very well, they do. Hey, I mean, for other species, like if it's your pet, you wouldn't cry. But if it's your own kind, you would because it's your own kind. You're meant to let that remain. But that's just sad. Sad it like died. And yeah, overall, let us So pretty much overall, majority of humanity, let us like in terms of grieving. I mean, I would grieve for other creatures, but my grieving is not really crying. It's just being sad. So, I mean, plus, I never interacted with this duck. I know this duck. I love this duck. I feel peace and companion towards that duck, but I never interacted with it. I know it very well. I just never had the chance to interact with it. Like it's my own pet, like I just bought it from the store. So for respect of my girl and I, her and I are, and this is a surprise, she does not know this. Her and I are gonna consider a pet duck. And yeah, I mean, they typically have to remain outdoors. That's overall their habitat. Um, you know, but great news, Oh, excuse me. We're gonna ensure it does not die. If I witness a raccoon, I would kill it with my gun because I would not ensure. I would ensure. I would ensure. Excuse me. I would ensure. I would ensure. But I would ensure that the duck is not dead. Because if I witness a raccoon, I would shoot it to ensure the duck is not dead. That is sad though. I mean, who knows if the raccoon fucked with it, carried it towards some shelter. I'm quite curious because that is sad, you didn't necessarily want a wild duck to die. And I mean, it is overall sad because they could be domesticated. So it typically depends on the species itself in terms of domestication or being domesticated. Let us know. And people are like, why can't we domesticate our own kind? Because we understand, it's more of trust than domestication, let us know. Overall, let us know. But, overall, majority of humanity, let us know. So anyway, chat, without further ado, let's get straight to the shit. Once for let us know. Anyway, let's fucking get straight to the shit. RIP to that duck. And I know if I'm in Canada, what's in this game, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be like a duck guard. And a moose, obviously, because it's Canada. And that duck would remind me of it. But those are like green ducks. It's like a bill type of duck. That duck that I witnessed was not necessarily, let us know. And I'm quite curious, how did the duck occur there? I'm quite curious. And yeah, I know within the winter, ducks typically take shelter or something. I'm quite curious because they typically swim within the lakes. They can't necessarily be within a frozen lake. They'll be dead, Let us know. Anyway. Brain hack. Those are some type of bird, but they're definitely not ducks.
That computer is part of a control system for the electromagnetic train. By hacking all the terminals along the train tracks, I should be able to reverse their polarity, thereby turning the train into a giant projectile. Without question, its impact on the prison walls should create a hole large enough for Sly to escape through.
And I may possibly consider playing Sly 3 with some of my dad's plays because I love that game. I for real love that game. Why don't you know anyway? I'm not gonna necessarily stream the beginning. I'm possibly gonna wait. Let's show anyway.
Computer hack job. Now the left analog stick should control my cyber avatar.
And where the right one
Through these barrier nodes,
annihilates shit.
to move the right analog stick in the direction I want to. By using both analog sticks at the same time, I'll be able to move and shoot in different directions.
Perfect. Speaking of that, I am perfect. I definitely am. I'm pure perfect. Very perfect. And overall perfect, let us know. But let us know anyway. Hope y'all overall catch that. Of what I specifically mentioned, let us know anyway. Jeez. Yo, I for real love Chocolate Bunny. God damn. I'm gonna drink some water on that shit.
2 down, 4 more to go.
Oh fuck. I'm looking for the Canadian one, you know, let us know. Y'all know that automatically did that, the shooting. Yo, it was irritating. Yo, y'all think I should play Sly 1 or not? Like Sly 1, the CVS Raccoonus? I probably should.
That should speed up the train by at least 50%.
That's pretty much how I felt. You imagine a duck heard you moaning? Oh, duck. Get it, cause the guy was in Tales of the Walking Dead season 1. Motherfucker. I can't do this. I'm possibly gonna die though. Fuck you. Thank you. Took quite a while.
Just 2 more terminals.
Alright, perfect.
Yes, the train's at full speed. Now, on to reverse the field's polarity.
Ah! Dumbass tank. Fuck yeah.
What a beautiful trajectory! Bullseye!
Ah, just want to intentionally kill myself, you know? It's in the game, you know, Linus, you know? Wall bombing. Alrighty. Okay, so they're wolves apparently. Hey, why is the camera fucked up? Quite curious.
All the guards along the prison wall are outfitted with a motion tracking device. There's no way for Sly to escape. Unless I take those guys out with my RC chopper.
Get him! Yes! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah, we saved him.
Sly, can you read me?
How I've missed that sensuous voice of yours.
Save the jocular comments for later. Do you see that hook above the train?
Yeah?
It's your only means of escape. Jump and hit the circle button to grab hold. Then swing onto the back of the train. I've already established a safe house and downloaded its GPS coordinates into your binocucom. We'll rendezvous there.
Wow, you've really thought of everything.
Don't I always?
Yeah, you do. Thanks for busting me out.
Oh, well, you know the old saying, if you can't count on a friend to bust you out of jail, what kind of a friend are they?
Truer words were never said, wizard.
I love their dynamics, for real, for real. Despite Bentley being a dumbass. Fuck yeah, man. I get to officially play as Sly. There's no missions for him? Okay.
Okay, here's the situation. I've done some deep database crunching and figured out that Murray is doing time in cell block D. Getting him out is going to be tough. As you know, he's not very light on his feet. First, we'll need to get Murray into an isolation cell away from the other inmates. Second, I'll need you to get a sample of the Contessa's encryption algorithm. Don't worry, I'll explain later. Third, you'll need to pickpocket a few keys from the Contessa, but watch out for her pack of bodyguards. And fourth, you'll have to deactivate her giant attack robot. No, really, Sly, I'm serious. The Contessa has a giant attack robot. It just looks like a water tower. Now, once you've pulled off all these jobs, we'll be ready to make a play for the big guy.
Well, let's see what mission Sly's gotta do. But in the chat, I'm gonna end right here. If you want to witness me, if you want to witness more of me playing Slide to be in a series, be sure to leave a comment down below. I'll say some end right. Take it easy, chat.